Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to another Quran step. We're going through ayah number 51, Surah Al-Baqarah. Let's begin with the recitation. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. وَإِذْ وَاعَدْنَا مُوسَى 40 لَيْلَةً ثُمَّ اتَّخَذْتُمُ الْعِجْلَ مِنْ بَعْدِهِ وَأَنْتُمْ ظَالِمُونَ. Let's go through the meaning. وَإِذْ and when وَاعَدْنَا مُوسَى we made an appointment with Musa alayhi salam 40 لَيْلَةً for 40 nights. ثُمَّ then اتَّخَذْتُمْ you took al-ijl the calf min ba'dihi after him. وَأَنْتُمْ and you were while you were ظَالِمُونَ wrongdoers. Okay, let's go through some of the basic meanings and the basic commentary. وَإِذْ and when. What does that mean, and when? It means and remember when. وَعَدَنَا مُوسَى we made an appointment with Musa alayhi salam. So the question here is the word wa'ada related to the word wa'ada or wa'ad? Well, the word wa'ad literally means promise, and wa'ada is translated as appointment because the form of the verb wa'ada implies it's between two parties. It's one they call the bab fa'ala. So if I write the word kataba, it means to write. If I say kataba, it means to write to somebody and they write to me, i.e. correspond. Like this, if I agree something with you and the other person agrees something with me, this is what essentially an appointment is, and hence the word appointment. So it's translated as appointment. So literally an agreement between two parties to meet at a certain time, from the word wa'ad, a promise. But here the ulama understand that this is not a mutual appointment. This is not Musa alayhi salam telling Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, yes, that day is good for me, I'll come on that day, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala agreeing this. No. This is an order from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So sometimes verbs in Arabic, they follow a certain bab, a certain pattern, but their meaning is not taken that way. Okay? So it's better translated as we fixed an appointment not with but for Musa alayhi salam. So the original translation is that of Sahih International, and if we modify it slightly, it will reflect more better the concept here. And this is the paragraph from Sayyid Tantawi, which you can read from the website, inshallah, if you're interested in understanding this a bit more. 40 layla, for 40 nights. So what happened in the 40 nights of Musa alayhi salam? So the 40 nights are in which Musa alayhi salam left his people to prepare himself to receive the Torah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted from him. It's kind of similar to the initial position of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam before receiving the first revelation, when he was in Ghar Hira and he was isolated from people. So at this point Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is elevating these people, the Anbiya of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to such a high rank that they become eligible to receive the revelation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. ثُمَّ اتَّخَذْتُمُ الْعِجْلَ مِنْ بَعْدِهِ. So 3 questions here. Number 1, why does it say thumma or then? Then it says اتَّخَذْتُمُ الْعِجْلَ. اتَّخَذَ is a verb which is translated as took, okay, but it really means to make something into something. To make something, you've made the ijl, the calf, into something. The thing that it was made into is not mentioned in the ayah. Why not? And the third thing, min ba'dihi, again it emphasizes min ba'dihi, after him, after Musa alayhi salam. Why the emphasis? So let's read. Then gradually, during the 40 days that Musa alayhi salam was away, so implying that there was a rapid but gradual loosening and weakening of their iman. You took the calf. اتَّخَذْتُمُ الْعِجْلِ. But it doesn't say as what. What is understood is that they took the calf, they made the calf as a god to worship. And it's such a depraved action that it does not deserve to be mentioned in the Quran directly in this ayah. Okay? So that's why it's such a depravity, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't even mention it. But it is understood. After him, min ba'dihi, after Musa alayhi salam, who is with you, and after what you've seen with him, after you've seen what happened with Pharaoh and all the amazing miracles that happened in front of you, you're still doing this, i.e. underlining the lack of loyalty of the Jews to Musa alayhi salam. وَأَنْتُمْ ظَالِمُونَ. Then the ayah concludes, while you were wrongdoers. What does this point to? So the while here, the ulama point out, means that all that time you were wrongdoers. Right from the start of the idea, where this idea came to your minds, that we'll take this calf, we'll take the gold from Pharaoh's people that we had and melt it and use it, right to the point of execution, when you had melted it and Samiri had made the calf for you and you started worshipping it, from A to Z, you were completely wrong. You had no excuse at all. So why is this a ni'mah? It will come in the next few ayat. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, despite them doing such a huge and major sin, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was still ready to forgive them. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep increasing us in knowledge. رَبَّنَا زِدْنَا عِلْمًا وَآخِرُ دَعْوَانَا أَنِ الْحَمْدُ لِلَّهِ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ.